Here we have a SAT math problem. Okay, let's go to the question. Here we have a system of two linear equations. In the system of equations above, A and B are constants. If the system has infinitely many solutions, what is the value of A? Okay, before we start solving this problem, let's understand some stuff about a system of two linear equations in standard form. Okay, let me write a system that is A1x positive B1y equals to C1, and let me write the second equation that is A2x positive B2y equals to C2. Okay, here we have two linear equations in standard form. What is standard form? So that is, we have x term and y term on one side of the equation, and the other side we have constant term. Okay, here we have a system of two linear equations. Now let me write the coefficients of x, that is a1 over a2. Now let me write the coefficients of y, that is b1 over b2. Now let me write the coefficients of the constant term c1 over c2. Okay, the system of two linear equations over here in standard form has infinitely many solutions, then the ratio of the coefficients of x, the ratio of the coefficients of y, the ratio of the constant terms must be equal. Okay, when I consider the given system, we have both the equations in standard form. That is, we have x term and y term on one side of the equation and constant on the other side of the equation over here, the first equation. So the same thing we have in the second equation as well. Okay, and also the question says the system has infinitely many solutions. Okay, let me write the ratio of the coefficients of x, that is a negative 2 over b. Now let me write the ratio of the coefficients of y, then we get b positive 2 over a. Now let me write the ratio of the constant terms, that is 8 divided by 4. Since the given system has infinitely many solutions, all these three ratios must be equal. So that is, we can write equal sign over here, equal sign over here. Okay, here, since all these three quantities are equal, we can equate any two out of these three quantities. Okay, now let me equate the first one and the third one. Then I'm getting a negative 2 over b equals to 8 over 4. Now let me equate the second one and the third one. Then I'm getting b positive 2 over a equals to 8 over 4. Okay, here a negative 2 over b equals to, when I divide 8 by 4, I'm getting 2. Okay, here b positive 2 over a equals to the same thing, 8 divided by 4 is 2. Okay, now let's multiply both sides of this equation by b. So then this b will cancel out. Then I'm getting a negative 2 equals to 2b. Okay, let me multiply both sides of this equation by a. When I do so, this a will cancel out. I'm getting b positive 2 equals to 2a. Now we can solve for b in this equation in terms of a. For that, I have to subtract 2 from both sides. When I subtract 2 from both sides, is positive 2, negative 2 will cancel out. I am getting b on the left side. On the right side, I am getting 2a negative 2. Okay, here I got the value of b in terms of a. That is b equals to 2a negative 2. Okay, now what I am going to do is I am going to plug in this 2a negative 2 for b over here in this equation to solve for a. Because our aim is to get the value of a according to the question. Okay, now let me plug in this 2a negative 2 for b over here. Then I'm getting a negative 2 equals to 2 times 2a negative 2. Okay, now let's solve for a in this equation. A negative 2 equals to, we can distribute this 2 to this 2a and negative 2. When I do so, I'm getting 4a negative 4. Okay, now let me subtract a from both sides, and also let me add 4 to both sides. When I do so, here negative 4, positive 4 will cancel out. And here positive and negative will cancel out. When I combine this negative 2 and positive 4, I'm getting 2 on the left side. On the right side, when I combine this positive 4a and negative 1a, I'm getting positive 3a. Okay, now let me divide both sides of this equation by 3. Then this 3 will cancel out. I'm getting 2 over 3 on the left side. On the right side, I'm getting a. Okay, here I got the value of a. The value of a is 2 over 3. And we find this 2 over 3 in answer choice C. The correct answer choice for this question is C.